nice out to start. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing his love on third. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll run it from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Ford's going to throw here on third. Connection is made. Io Manor. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So backed up a bit following the penalty. It's 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. There he goes, pick 6, touchdown Green Bay. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. 19 Tiger.
Ward shaking off the pick here. It's taken in by Madden26. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Right there.
1st down throw here for Ward. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. They'll throw for it. Has his man caught by Madden26. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. 1st and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Titans going on a field goal unit here. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95.
Shotgun now for Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Play action. Love. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Love from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
45. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. That's incomplete left side.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Ready, set.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set, hut, hut.
To the air with Love. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
The wind was at a sail's cape, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Check the Eagles, check the Eagles.
First play, they go quick out to the left. Oh, the football's loose. Packers pick it up. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
Ready,
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Hut.
They are on. It's the rookie from Nebraska. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready, set.
There's Love to throw. And the Titans rush is going to win this rep. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Throwing, it's Love. Completed over the middle. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on 4th down. Got his man. It's Golden. That'll be the first and more. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Down.
From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So the rare double whammy, Brock. It's intercepted and there's offensive interference on the play, which, of course, they declined.
Yeah, we talk a lot about these receivers, right, having to fight through contact and play through penalties. Same thing on the other side. That defense has got to finish it, not just be satisfied with knocking the ball away, but actually taking it away.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He finds Odunze running the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go. Hooker, my team.
Ward now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Alec Io Manor, the intended receiver. And 4th and 4 coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. On the return for the Packers, that's Matthew Golden. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Love on the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Here we go. Ready?
The give here on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Really 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number 1, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Love on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's got it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set, ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Love now to throw. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 13-point lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He fields it from the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. And the Pack gets home. They drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Come on. Stop your lying.
From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans have the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 by 60.
On 1st down, Spears winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ward now. Buying some time right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Grabs at the 10. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 32. Hut.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Still going inside the 35. He could do it. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Zone read. Here's a gift to Spears. Continuing to move past the 45. The 30. He's at the 10. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love. Setting up the screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau. Second down now. They need 7.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
The running back gets it on the draw. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Stick it in the air. Love. Cut down the field. Golden. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Going to throw this one. Ward. Dumped off to his running back. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ward's going to throw it. Hits his running back. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10 here. Ward. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, Ward going to the air. Short pass brought in. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They send the tight end in motion. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. The tight end downfield. He's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I get...
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
70, check mask, check mask.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Here we go, set. 60 by 60.
Ward off the play fake. Look at the sideline. That's Odunze. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Come on, come on. Hey, cross ball leading.
Ward setting to pass. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
On 4th down, Ward has his man caught by Odunze. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has it at the 11. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake, it's Love. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Come on, set.
Now Love on the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, they'll run. He has room past the 25. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers lead by 14. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hot 70, hot 70.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. is made down the right sideline. Now he's past the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the third. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts at the 9. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
They've got first down here from the 36. Love now off the play action. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Back to the air. Love. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down, they need 7.
Here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cowboy 80.
They'll go play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 3rd down.
Panthers, here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
To the air on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Love from the gun. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those...
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers lead by 14. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers lead by 15 now. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. On the move, past the 40. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Odunze's got it, right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Odunze touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Handoff now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready, set.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Set, cut.
Another carry for him. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Play action. Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On the double.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Toss to the right side. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They did it! He made the interception! L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So it'll be 2nd down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther Street, Panther Street.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Brought in right side. Has some daylight through the 40. Again, he's got room. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First down throw here for Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The Packers going nickel on 3rd.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60, 19 Lions.
Again, Ward going to the air. Look at that power, deep left side. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, so they're left with 4th down here. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. The kick is off the mark, no good. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Setting up the screen. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. That's complete to Reed out left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down throw, here's Love. Big strike here to Williams. And he literally gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
50, green, cut.
They'll run here from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Here we go, set. Left, 95. Set.
Love looking to pass. Taken in by Williams outright. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Come on, set. Blue, 32.
Pressure coming for Love. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
19, Charger, 19.
Desperation time here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
60 red.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here we go. Here we go.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers moments away from their 4th win of the year. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut.
Back to the well again. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Cut.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Throw is caught. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers grow the lead now to 22 points. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
38.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.